Hey everybody, it's Eric, Snake Oil Guy. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Wanted to do a video. It's been a while since I posted a video on my channel. Wanted to talk about a documentary I recently watched and want to share it with you. Well, first of all, the documentary is called "The Killing Nurses of the Third Reich." I've put a link in my Instagram page and on my Snake Oil Guy Facebook page. You can find me there, but I'm going to put a link to the video, the documentary, in the description below when I post this video. I really feel that this is one of the most important videos, documentaries that you can watch. It's talking about how the German society as a whole could go from the pinnacle of enlightenment at the time in Europe. They were the #1 country in regards to engineering, medicine, sciences, education, and really modernization. They had everything under control. They were, like I said, the top country at the time. And the video talks about how in a very short period of time they could go from those statuses, being the #1 country in Europe in regards to the sciences and mathematics and medicine and things like that, to then ultimately killing, starting with their own population. They were killing individuals, and then turning that into a killing machine and ended up killing over 6 million Jews. And the answer is very involved. It has to do with a lot of things. Number one would be indoctrination, propaganda. It had to do with dumbing down of society, actually chemically, like poisoning people, putting chemicals in the water. It had to do, like I said, with propaganda. Also had to do with dehumanizing people groups, blaming social economic issues on people groups. And then ultimately what it was using the medical establishment to then push eugenics and euthanasia agendas on originally the German population. A lot of people don't know that the German killing machines started with children. They killed their own children that were deformed, handicapped, or disabled, started there, worked their way up the ladder, the rung there, to German adults with disabilities, and then eventually killed older folks, infirmed older folks, to the tune of over 300,000 German citizens were killed. A lot of them were killed without the knowledge or consent of the family members. Family members thought they were putting them in homes, but then eventually they ended up being killed or murdered. But, how are the similarities to what's going on here in the United States to what is going on during this time? That's why I want to encourage everybody to watch this documentary. How can a society go from being, like I said, the #1 to ended up killing 6 million Jews? They used the medical establishment. They used the medical establishment against the people, i.e. nurses and doctors. And I find a very big correlation between the things that are happening today in the United States. We are dumbing down the population through the drugging of fluoride in the water, have been for years. We are using propaganda against our own people, which actually there was a law against in the United States that you could use propaganda against its own people. That law was repealed. So now the mainstream media can use propaganda to sway us. They are conquering and dividing us at every turn that they can do with all these social economic issues. We're talking now Black Lives Matter. We're talking about white privilege. We're talking about all these things that separate us. Instead of all men are created equal, we're separating us by classes, by race, by genders, by personal choices. And that's just not the way it's supposed to be. But this is the slippery slope that we're going down into with the medical issues now, with the medical directives that are being passed down. And so I just want to encourage you guys to check this video out. Like I said, it's called "The Killing Nurses of the Third Reich." I will put a link down below, but I very much encourage you to watch this video with an open mind and then look at it and think to yourself, is this happening in the United States now? A lot of people don't realize that after the war, we imported over 1,500 scientists, medical professionals from Germany. These individuals did not go through the Nuremberg trials. They were not found guilty. They were brought in by the United States under a operation called Operation Paperclip. And these people were then put in society. They became rocket scientists. They became doctors. A lot of them had to do with the development of chemotherapy and radiation to fight cancer. A lot of them went into the space program to create rockets and things like that. But a lot of these scientists, people don't know, were imported and brought into our society. So you have a bunch of people that were involved in the Nazi Party, and those thinking, the mentality, could that be influencing us today as far as policy and society today? So something to think about. I just wanted to share this video. I hope you find something useful out of it. I hope you're able to share it with your friends and family, and check out that video. Comments are welcome below. After you watch the video, of course, please watch it and share it with your friends. I want to tell you guys I love you, and God bless. Bye-bye.